Anyway, good morning, everyone, all of you early birds here. I'm delighted that we could all be here this morning to welcome and recognize this year's winners of the award grantees for the travel grants to attend their very first International TESOL Conference. Just a really quick history that I was asked to give. I brought the idea of these travel grant awards to TESOL because, very simply, my first TESOL meant so much to me. And I'm going to use the word. My first TESOL was transformative. Now, I know that sounds like hyperbole, but truly it was a significant experience. It was a very important stepping stone for me in my own professional development and the professional development of the intensive language program in which I taught. My first TESOL was, and I'm going to gasp when I say this, so don't any of you gasp, I will do it for all of us, was almost 40 years ago. Got my gasp out. And it was just a wonderful experience. Very, very memorable. Part of what I remember most is rooming in a very cramped hotel room with 3 other teachers and a 6-month-old nursing baby who would wake up crying in the wee hours of the morning. And one of my roommates had the stomach flu. I have never forgotten that, so you can tell that TESOL was a memorable experience. But really, the truth is that what is most memorable is that I was simply like a kid in a candy store. It was so wonderful, so eye-opening. I was so excited, just devouring the sessions, devouring the materials in the exhibit section. I didn't know that there were all those wonderful materials available. Of course, that's when the exhibit area had lots and lots and lots and lots of books. We understand. And the conference, it just excited me about my own teaching. I couldn't wait to get back to my own classroom and try some of the things I heard here. And really, just yesterday, I went to a session, and I heard a new technique that I've never thought of before, called 4-3-2, where you divide the class in half, you give each half a quick story to learn, and then they tell each other the stories. First they tell a classmate in 4 minutes, then they tell another classmate in 3 minutes, then another classmate in 2 minutes. Well, that's a good idea. And the presenter said that during the 4-minute segment, everyone was sort of tentative and quiet. Things loosened up during the 3-minute segment, and by the 2-minute segment, there was a lot of noise, a lot of energy, a good level of engagement, and I thought, wow, that would be wonderful if I were still teaching. I'm not. I would go home and do that next week without fail. But also in a larger sense, the conference opened my eyes to really the breadth, the depth of our field, the resources, the research, all its variations, and the many variations in approaches and methods. So I know that TESOL helped me be a better teacher. Without question, it helped me be a better textbook writer. So it has meant a lot to me professionally. And I just can't imagine life without TESOL. It's a bedrock of our profession. And I thank them so much. But personally, the TESOL has also meant a lot to me. Coming to TESOL for me is a family reunion, as I reconnect with so many colleagues I've met here over the years. So, very quickly, and just as a last note, I hope the TESOL conference will mean as much to the grant recipients as it has meant to me. I hope that their experience here will inspire their teaching and lead them to rich professional lives as English language teachers. They're from all over the globe. Let us welcome them.
I'm back to be a name reader. We're very happy to have many of the award recipients with us this morning. So as I call your name, please come up and Betty will give you your certificate. The first recipient, I don't know if they're projected on the screen. I'm going to read them in alphabetical order, which is different than on the screen. Adelton Souza da Silva. Is from Brazil.
Oh, weird.
Yes, he does.
Natalia de Cuba Romero is from New York but has taught in Italy, Prague, and Puerto Rico. Olga Makinina is pursuing a doctoral degree in Canada and has worked in Moldova. Victorine Ayancho is a high school teacher of English and French in Cameroon. Natalia Chuskanova is from Kyrgyzstan. Tara Arnson has taught in China, Japan, and Cambodia, and is currently teaching in the intensive English program at Northern State University in South Dakota. Allison Kwan is from the University of Alaska, Anchorage. Richard Silberg is a middle school drama and ESL teacher in Berkeley, California. Dr. Srinivasa Idapalapati is currently teaching at the University of Tabuk in Saudi Arabia. Hicham Mada is a public high school teacher in the Moroccan Ministry of Education. And our last recipient, Anna Wu, is an ESL instructor at City College of San Francisco. As chair of the Standing Awards Committee, I'd like to thank Betty Azar for sponsoring this award and like to let all of you know that we have many awards for excellence and also for conference participation, and encourage you to apply for next year.